Imagine serving your country for years, only to come home and find that the hardest battle you'll ever face isn't on the battlefield. It's in your own mind. Many people are diagnosed with depression and anxiety, and those are already difficult to navigate. Now imagine how difficult it must be for those who have served in the military. The profession I will be pursuing professionally is counseling, specifically helping those who have served in the military with PTSD or suicidal ideations. Why? I have personally served with Marines who have taken their own lives, and that does hit home differently. That is something I never want anybody else to go through. Counselors in this field of work must have specialized knowledge of military culture, benefits, and transition challenges. Have great attention to detail and listening with empathy. An important skill that counselors who work with those going through emotional distress must have to truly connect with those veterans is specialized knowledge in military culture, benefits, and transition. I can relate to each one of those as I have met each cultural, different types of Marines. They have described to me where they come from, what they go through, and how they got there. I have transitioned myself and I got to where I am today, and I am a disabled retired Marine, so I do know the benefits in the back of my head. Knowledge is a great skill to have, but it's not always what gets through to someone. Effective counseling also depends on your behaviors and actions. A behavior that counselors have that makes or breaks them is attention to detail. Why? If someone tells you something and you hear it differently than the way they're trying to explain, you're not really listening. You're looking at the wrong picture. Besides attention to detail, counselors also rely on listening with empathy to make those connections. I used to have an open door policy while being stationed in Japan. I'd put a red cross on my door and I'd tape my doorknob shut. Therefore, it could just be pushed forward. Any Marine or sailor was able to come in my room and have a drink with me and talk, as I was there for them. I've done that with countless Marines and sailors. As I look forward to continuing my education in counseling and my future in this career, I can see how these three qualities align to me to be more compassionate, effective, and a competent counselor. My specialized knowledge of military culture gives me the skills to relate to veterans, which will allow them to open up to me. My attention to detail will ensure that they are being looked after, and my habit of listening with empathy will help them feel more understood and less vulnerable. Although I may no longer wear the uniform, my mission to continue to serve my fellow Marines and fellow servicemen continues. This time it will look different.
Yay!